Hi, YouTube. Sleeved in the City here. It is 3:11 a.m. on September 30th, 2015. I have surgery today. I am getting the vertical sleeve gastrectomy in Overland Park, Kansas at Blue Valley Hospital, and my surgeon is Dr. Lawrence Strahota. I will get to beginning stats in just a moment. First, though, I want to say to those of you that might be watching who have already gone through this and posted your journey and the continuation of your journey, if you're still posting, I just want to say thank you so much for sharing that with your viewers, really. Without you, my face would not be on here right now, I can promise you. Um, I was very apprehensive on whether or not I intended to do any videos, and I'm at the day of surgery when I decide that I really need to go ahead and post my journey. You guys have been so incredibly inspirational and informative and did something so brave because you were not obligated by any means to post something so private and personal, and you chose to, and for that I really truly thank you. All right, so I started this particular part of my journey, meaning the pre-op diet, at 257.6. That is not my highest weight. My highest weight was 289 even. I think I was 17 years old when I weighed that, and I lost weight and ended up putting a lot of it back on, lost weight again, would gain it back. I do have PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome, for those of you that don't know what it is. Basically, it is um, a hormone imbalance. It can cause extra facial hair and body hair to grow because you're producing more male hormone. It can lead to fertility issues and problems with your menstrual cycle being irregular. It can lead to an insulin resistance, which can cause diabetes and can wind up causing congestive heart failure and heart disease. It is a terrible, terrible syndrome. I actually was diagnosed with it in 2010, I believe. My doctor was giving me a breast exam and saw some discoloration under my arms. That triggered her to ask me how long I had been struggling with my weight. The answer to that was since puberty. I, before that, was a very skinny kid, active, lived in the country, had family that also lived in the country. We had property. We would be outside, active all the time, along with being in gymnastics. So I was a skinny kid. I started gaining the weight when I was going through puberty, and I mean, it just kept coming. I was packing on the pounds. Um, anyway, I am 5'4.5". I say and a half because that half inch is mine. I grew it. It's mine. You can't take it from me. I might end up shrinking and lose that half an inch or more, but for right now I have it and it's mine, and I'm 5'4.5". Okay. So again, 257.6 pounds when I started this particular journey. I've actually known, again, for 3 months that I was going to be getting this procedure and was very apprehensive. I don't like being exposed and vulnerable. There's so many things in life that leave you exposed and vulnerable enough, and I really didn't know if I was going to voluntarily add to that. So again, thank you to those of you that came before me. So I want to say something that my mom always said, always says, which is you are a canvas, and as long as you are living, your paint is not dry. So I am going to show you what I got going on my canvas here in a minute, but you're in control of it. You can change it. You can change the patterns and the shapes and the colors and the images on your canvas as many times as you want. Your paint is not dry as long as you are still moving and living. So I'm again going to put myself in a very vulnerable position here where I am exposing what I feel is an unattractive part of my current canvas, and I'm going to get to it. I don't like it, but I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. So here goes. Okay, so here I am. I have a swimsuit bottom on right now. I'm kind of being held in a little bit more than normal, but so I don't want to, but I'm going to. All right. This is, oh man, this is my stomach. I do have some scars here from a previous surgery, a laparoscopic surgery. I had my gallbladder out in, I think, 2012. Some of my family members, other than myself, have had their gallbladders out at an early age. So anyway, I have this area here, and of course this area here. I've heard this, just from watching these videos, referred to as a mother's apron, and I have to say that is probably the nicest thing I've heard it called, so we'll go ahead and go with that. I don't know, this part of my stomach, like when I look at my boobs and my stomach, it reminds me of a face. Like these are the eyes and this is the mouth. I don't know. It's sorry. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so yeah, this is the front of me. My arms, they're big too. I mean, I don't typically wear shirts that are sleeveless, like out in public, without some kind of shrug or sweater, jacket, something, because my arms are what I consider the size of a normal person's thighs, so I don't like them. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and cover this up now, because you've had enough of that. And so this really sucks. If you can see it, I can see it plain as day right now. So my butt is like roundish here, and then flat, and then round again. I used to have just a really nice, round, plump badonkadonk. I work in an office. I'm an office manager, and I sit a lot. Granted, I run around like a chicken with my head cut off a lot too, but I sit and my hiney is definitely suffering for it. So there's that. My thighs. So, sorry, I'm fidgety. So my thighs have begun to get this extra pocket, I guess you would consider it, right here. It's not super duper pronounced yet, but I can definitely see it starting. So really, I mean, this is the biggest we are ever going to see me again. Um, that's it. This is the biggest we're ever going to see me. Again, all of us. All of us on this day. um, Another thing I wanted to say really quick, I'm a goofball. I take certain things seriously when I have to, like loyalties in my friendships and my relationships with my family and my job. Uh, all of the things that I have to take seriously leave me with my natural personality, which is not taking things seriously all the time. So I can be a weirdo, and this is my first video. So going forward in my journey, I'm sure you guys will be able to see me for all of my strange glory. Um, so sometimes I might post really long videos and sometimes they might be short. I know a lot of people mention the lengths of their videos when they post them, and I can't ever guarantee the length of mine. I can't. Whenever I decided to post, saw this little button where you could add time, and I was like, yep, that's for me, because sometimes I am incredibly long-winded, and then sometimes I have the attention span of a Skittle. So anyway, I am really wired for sound right now. I should be going to sleep, and I'm so over the moon excited. I'm starting to get nervous. I have done absolutely everything in my power to do this right, to follow doctor's orders and make sure that I'm doing everything the way that I'm supposed to ensure success of the actual procedure and then the progress of the journey and what's to come. I am just over the moon about it. Things have really started to become a struggle. Putting on my shoes, oh, has been terrible. I'm uncomfortable in my own skin. My quality of life is, you know, of course not as good as what it is going to be very soon. And I'm excited and happy for it. I intend to share the good, the bad, and the ugly of this journey. I intend to bring it to you real and raw. I have already exposed what I got going on my body, and none of you have even taken me to dinner. Like, shame on you, YouTube, for real. Anyway, I'm not going to stay on here too terribly much longer. I hope I've covered everything that I need to. I don't know if I mentioned why I'm in a bathroom right now. I'm in the hotel where the hospital has put me up before my procedure. I'm here with my mom and my friend, and they're both sleeping, as I should be, and I took a shower and was still like, yeah, surgery, I'm pumped up, I can't go to sleep, and decided that this was going to be the spot where the first magical video happened, and I totally just voked. Anyway, yeah, so my procedure is scheduled at 1:30 p.m. and it is now 3:25 a.m. on September 30th, 2015. So I should probably get going, and I just hope that I can inspire or inform at least one person the way that these videos I have seen have inspired and informed me, honestly. I mean, I was going to get the procedure done regardless, but just knowing a glimpse into someone else's journey, what I might go through, or how different mine might be from what I've seen them go through, is just, it's really great to see on here. It really is. So I will try very hard to post After my procedure is complete, I want to give you my after pre-op diet weight, pre-surgery weight, because I don't know it myself. And like I said, I started my pre-op diet a day early. I don't know if I said that or not. That's probably one of the bad things about recording a longer video is you forget what you say. And again, Skittle. Um, so I started my pre-op diet on the 24th. I wasn't told I had to start it until the 25th, but I wanted to start a day early just to ensure that that I was going to be all right, especially the first day, just in case I slipped up or anything, which I didn't. I behaved myself the whole entire time. It has been difficult. I have a protein shake here with me, not that I am drinking, but my mom refuses to eat anything through this little trip that we're on. She is drinking protein shakes and having soup broth and drinking water and unsweetened tea, and she's just, I don't know, she's my biggest fan, and I'm her biggest fan. We're best friends. I love my mom, and she's a nutcase that refuses to eat right now because she's supporting me. Anyway, so I have protein shakes with me that I was doing during my full liquid diet. Again, I did not drink this the past 2 days. I started the liquid diet on the 28th and did it through the 29th, and I'm still trying to get used to the fact that it's not the 29th anymore. So it is the Slim Fast high protein. It's got 20 grams of protein in it. There's 4 grams of carbohydrates, 2 dietary fibers, so 2 net carbs, 2 grams of sugar, 0 sugar alcohol, 9 grams of fat, 1.5 grams saturated fat, 0 trans fat, 15 milligrams cholesterol, 260 milligrams of sodium, 600 milligrams of potassium, 180 calories. There's vitamin A, iron, vitamin K, niacin, B12, phosphorus, zinc, chromium, calcium, vitamin E, riboflavin, folate, pantothenic acid, magnesium, and manganese. I'm not going to read you the percentages of those, but I mean, it's full of vitamins, and it's high in protein. I was allowed to have 6 of them a day, and I did have all 6. They weren't terrible. It was pretty decent, actually. The only thing I will say is they're a little grainy, and you can detect vitamin taste to them, but all in all, they weren't too terrible. And they're gluten-free for anybody that is allergic to gluten or whatever. I also had a couple of cream soups. I had broccoli cheddar with the broccoli out of it, and tomato soup. I had sugar-free Jell-O and soup broth, water, and tea. I gave up soda. Not happy about that, but I did it. It sucked. I was actually talking to my mom. It was either halfway through the first day or halfway through the second day. I was on the phone with her, and I had a really bad attitude. She didn't say it. I did. I was aware of it. I was talking to her, and I was kind of loud and irritated, and I was like, okay, well, you know what? I'm angry, and I'm irritated, and I'm hungry, and I'm being a brat right now, and I realize it. Okay, so I'm sorry. And she was laughing and she got tickled and she accepted my apology and she said, "Okay, I'm aware." So anyway, I I went from the full liquid diet to the clear liquid diet. I got rid of the Slim Fast. I stopped doing them and started doing just soup broth and sugar-free Jello, not red. I did orange Jello. Um, I did sugar-free popsicles. Again, not red ones. I did 2 orange ones, I believe, or I ate 2 orange ones. I say I did. Um, I ate 2 orange sugar-free popsicles. I just got them like earlier before my cutoff of midnight where I can't eat or drink anything. So it probably wasn't the wisest decision to um, record a video where I have to talk and be long-winded as I chose, I suppose. But yeah, anyway, I think I am going to go ahead and get off of here and attempt to get some sort of sleep. I do not know how successful I will be. If I forgot anything that I really wanted to put in this first one, I'll review it and go over maybe what I want to say a little bit better. I'm gonna just try to be raw and real with you guys. I don't want to sugarcoat anything. I don't want to put on any kind of facade here. I feel like a lot of the videos that I've seen, people were just being real and honest, and I intend to do the exact same thing. Maybe too honest, maybe too real, I don't know, but I I don't want to have it any other way. When I look back at this, I don't want to be like, wow, why was I not honest about things or whatever. Like I want to look back and not regret my videos and sharing my journey. Again, I'm nervous about it. I was incredibly apprehensive about it. Oh, I do know one thing, and then I'm finished for the night or morning. Um, so I've seen a lot of people say whether or not they were going to be public about it or private about it with them getting the sleeve. I have chosen to be pretty private about it. There are a few select friends that know and a few select family members that know. That's it. I'm not going to really share it with a lot of other people. I have seen such a stigma involved with any kind of bariatric surgery, and I don't want to see judgment go across somebody's face and then me be defensive about my decision to go on this journey and then share it with one of them and then be judgmental. I don't by any means think it's an easy way out. I have seen the struggle. The struggle is real. I've seen others struggle, and I myself know what it's like to be limited on what you can eat anyway. I've done low carb. I've gone through so many different diets. So I am a firm believer whenever I hear others that have gone through it say that this is a tool and it matters what you do with the tool. It matters what you put into your body. You have to be disciplined. If you eat things that you're not supposed to in small increments all day long, you're going to gain weight again. So I really intend to do things the right way, and I'm going to keep it as private as possible for as long as possible. I'm not telling certain friends and family that know that I'm getting the procedure that I'm starting a YouTube channel. I only want it shared with the people that I want to share it with, and that's my decision. Now, if anyone else is going through this journey or has already gone through it or interested in going through it and you decide to tell people, more power to you. And I hope that it goes as smoothly for you as possible. I just foresee issues, and I'm already going to be going through enough, especially because I have taken things out of my life that I really enjoy, such as soda and carbohydrates, and healing and changing and making the right decisions along the way and getting back into exercising and all of these things that I'm going to go through, I really don't want the judgment from people. I really don't. Not people in my life. Now, people on here, they can comment all they want. I welcome it. I would like to know people's opinions. I'm not afraid of it. But as far as people in my life are concerned, I don't want it to change the way that they view me or the way that I view them because I saw a look on their face about it or something. But anyway, okay. I am going to get off of here now. Thank you so much to listening to my almost 26 or 27 minutes of rambling. If you stuck around with me, again, I will try so very, very hard to post after my procedure, depending on how I feel. I do want to let you guys know what I ended up being from my pre-op diet weight to right before my surgery. So yeah, anyway, surgery is very soon today, so I'm going to try to get a little shorter. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and good morning or good night.